From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast with Scott Sander.
Welcome to the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast. I'm Scott Sander. On this episode, we first met University High School student Vidhatri Iyer in 2023 as a freshman, earning honors for her work in nanoplastic detection. She's still in high school and now getting recognition for developing an app that predicts E-COLI contamination in Indiana's waterways, among other things.
Every business is unique and has a target audience. If you own or manage a business, Circulus Digital Media can help you connect and grow your customer base with turnkey digital solutions that are nimble, offering best-in-class results, service, and support to reach a bigger customer base, allowing you to pinpoint a specific audience down to the smallest details. Get outside the city, the state, span the globe. Put Circulus Digital Media to work for you. Get started now at circulusdigital.com. That's circulusdigital.com. This is Business, Equity, and Opportunities. Success Story.
After my whole nanoplastic project, I ended up going to the International Science Fair and winning a couple awards and ending up there, and that was a really great experience for me. It's one of the biggest science competitions in the US and in the world, actually. And then from there, I continued a little bit with my water research. So while I was working on my nanoplastics project, I realized one of the biggest problems plaguing our waters now is actually E. coli. And so E. coli, it's a very dangerous disease, especially when transmitted to humans, can create really illness, and there's been a couple deaths from it too. My project last year actually was about creating a mechanism and a method for actually looking for contamination of E. coli in our wastewater, in our streams, in Indiana's main streams. The app is called Streamy with a capital E for E. coli, and basically what Streamy allows you to do is it's a little bit like a weather app. You're able to plug in a place you want, so Fall Creek, Eagle Creek, White River, and then you're able to look 15 days in the past and 15 days in the present for what the E. coli contamination was going on in that stream. And so this is really for viewers to help, especially during the summer months, for recreational activities, so people can start being protected about them and their kids when going tubing or diving, just spending time in the water. But it's also really useful for past researchers to look at this data and try to find E. coli trends to try to start and mitigate this E. coli presence in our wastewater streams. And then this year, currently, I'm working on a project about avian influenza, or otherwise known as bird flu. So bird flu has been kind of predicted to be the next COVID-19 pandemic. And so my project right now is kind of trying to bring government awareness about how avian flu can be predicted by wastewater, and that avian flu presence in wastewater can be a very good indicator for avian flu. And so we can stop breakouts and epidemics of avian flu occurring. I'm an avid swimmer. I love just being in the water every day, and especially in the summer. And so I was like, if this affects me, then it definitely affects a lot more other people. That is kind of the physician side of me, I guess, like just trying to solve problems before they become a huge problem. But also, I look for areas where research hasn't really been done that often. E. coli in regular water hasn't really been done that much, and like nanoplastics, the only way to detect nanoplastics was by using a very big, expensive machine. And I just think water safety should be universal and that everyone should have a chance to be able to have access and know what's in their water. I'm not exactly sure where I want to go for college yet, but I do know that I definitely want to continue in the STEM field, and especially like in environmental sciences. That's something I'm still going to be very passionate about. But I'm also leaning towards a little bit more of the physician, the medicine side, because health, safety, they all go hand in hand together. So I would love to be able to pursue something that would bridge those two interests of mine. I think one thing that definitely keeps me moving is I've gone to a lot of water conferences to talk about my nanoplastic method, my app and stuff, and just seeing the positive feedback from actual people who are in the water field, and them like being proud of me for the work that I've done and them respecting the work I've done. That is something that's really kept me moving. It's just like getting that positive feedback and telling them that they're validating my work. And so that really is something that motivates me. Yeah, I think it's very important for young people to be interested in advocacy, social issues and such. It's hard for people to get involved because they think they can't really do something. So I think just taking a small step forward is really the best thing you can do. Like if I had never reached out to Bob at Trico wastewater facility, I would never be where I am today. So just taking that first step, touring that facility, really led to this growth that's occurred, and that's the person I am here today. You never know where you're gonna end up, so always just like take that first little step and just do something you're a little bit passionate about, and it can really grow really fast.
Our thanks again to all the contributors who joined us for this episode of the Business Equity and Opportunities podcast. We hope you found it enlightening, useful, and inspiring. You'll find more information about the show on our website, beoshow.com. You can watch Business Equity and Opportunities Sunday mornings at 10 on Wish TV or live stream it through wishtv.com. Each week we provide 7 full segments with topics ranging from how to get started and how to access capital to the day-to-day running of your business and questions about accounting and bookkeeping. We feature business news and trends and always share a success story from one of our contributors. Join us next time for more insights into the world of small business. Be sure to sign up for our Business Equity and Opportunities newsletter to get even more valuable, up-to-date information. And if you have any questions or you'd like to be part of our show, please email us. The address is beo@wishtv.com. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Scott Sander. Thanks for listening.
Watch the Business Equity and Opportunity Show on Wish TV and access all of our content and share it on demand anytime at beoshow.com. You can find more podcasts from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.